Good morning everyone, today we are going to be talking about the Fixa transfer system because there are a lot of questions that I personally have about the Fixa transfer system and we're going to be testing it out and finding all the answers together. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, the very first thing we need to do is we need to find out where do we actually fix a transfer, and it's actually at the same guy where we do all our enhancements and upgrades and stuff, so let us head over there now. So right here at the item lab, the first thing is the most easiest type of a transfer. We're going to go to add preset skills right here. We're just going to go to our armor, and you can see I have a Vios armor over here with all of my augments, and what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to transfer this Fixa Enthusia 1 over to this armor. It's very simple. We're simply going to click on the base armor, and you're going to realize this is grayed out, and you're like, why is this grayed out? Why can't I click on the Fixa Enthusia? And this is because I simply locked the item. So we simply need to unlock the item, so let us do that now. Boom, unlocked, and now we can transfer it. So add preset skills, armors, Vios armor, pop this in. I want the Fixa Enthusia, and you can see that it will cost me a total of 20 photon chunks as well as 20 monotite and no meseta. So that is beautiful. We're gonna say yes. Apparently there are supporting items for adding preset skills. Probably in the future there's going to be one that like negates all the material costs most likely, but either way we're just going to click yes, and boom, success, it's done. So now you can see my Vios armor with all of my augments now has Fixa Enthusia level 1. Future care over here, I just realized that I forgot to mention something really important about the Fixa system, and that is you cannot transfer Fixas from other items onto another item. So for example, let's say that I have a Vidal armor over here that has a Fixa guard level 3, but maybe I want to change it to the Fixa Performa level 4 over here that the Vegif armor has. Unfortunately, you cannot do that because their name is not the same. You can only transfer Fixas with the exact same name. So let me just show you what I mean over here. So we're going to talk to the item lab, we're going to add a preset skill, and again I'm going to use my armor. Let's say I want to replace the Fixa Enthusia level 1 over here with the Fixa Performa level 4. I click on the Vios armor and it does not pop up, simply because this armor is not called the Vios armor, so it's a different series, which means I won't be able to transfer this Fixa onto this specific armor. However, if we look over here for the Vegif armor with the Fixa 1 Natural, if I click on this, boom, I can now put the Fixa 4 Performa onto this armor because it shares the same name. Now this applies both to armors and weapons, so please keep that in mind. However, now I have slightly more complicated questions. So the question that I have over here is, let's say that I have a Fixa Terminal 1 on this weapon. Can I override it with a Fixa Fatale 3? So it's a totally different Fixa. Well, let's find out right now. Again, we're going to add preset skills, go to weapons. We're going to be using this as the base weapon because we're overriding it with the Fixa 3, right? So this is the base. Again, it's locked, so I need to unlock that. Okay, add preset skills again, weapons, Fixa 1, and we are rewriting that with a Fixa 3. So you can see here that we get two choices. We could either use the Fixa 1 Termina or the Fixa 3 Fatale. So of course I want to use the Fixa 3 Fatale. And you can see right here under cost, it will cost a total of 80 photon chunks as well as 40 trinite. So do keep that in mind. I believe getting this many photon chunks, especially if you're first starting out, might take a couple days, I would say maybe a week in order to get this many, unless you farm every day and you do like your full material route of Retem and Alio, then you shouldn't have too much of a problem. But there we go, we are simply going to override it. You're going to see the Quintel boots are going to be changed into a Fatale level 3, as you can see here. And we're going to click yes, and boom. And voila, now you can see this now has a Fixa Fatale level 3 on these Quintel boots. And last but not least, a lot of people have been asking me, does it work additively? So for example, we have a Quintel machine guns over here with Fixa Termina 1, and we've got another one over here with Fixa Termina 3. So when we combine them together, does it become Fixa Termina 4? And unfortunately the answer is no. It simply becomes the highest Fixa Termina or Fixa whatever that you have. So you can see here that I will be using the Fixa 1 as the base, and I will be putting the Fixa 3 Termina on top of it, and you can see that I can only select Fixa Termina 1 or Fixa Termina 3. The cost is still going to be the same. Now keep in mind, when you are trying to put a Fixa 4 or above onto an armor or a weapon, the cost will increase significantly. So let's say we have a Fixa armor over here with Fixa natural 1. So we want to put Fixa natural 4 on top of that. And you're going to see when I select it, it's going to cost a lot more. It's going to cost in 1 NX cube. It's going to cost 40 tetracite as well as 1 photon scale. And if you want to put a Fixa 5, which is the highest level, it's going to cost a lot more. It's going to cost you 5 NX cubes, 60 tetracite, and 7 photon scales. So you want to make sure that you have been collecting your photon scales every single day, because yeah, it will add up to quite a bit. So do keep that in mind. Remember, the rarity of the item itself does not matter. Even if you're transferring a Fixa 5 on a 1-star weapon or on a 5-star weapon, the cost is going to be the same. The nice thing about this is it doesn't cost any meseta. And there you go, the Fixa transfer system fully explained, as well with all the costs and all that jazz. So hopefully now you know how to transfer your Fixas and make your character even stronger. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except